Coffee, the
See, that's a
blessing
latte.
of the world. That's not. It's a cappuccino that's just settling.
It's just a cappuccino. You've just not mixed it.
Yep, pretty much. I say settling, so it sounds like what Guinness do.
Did you wait? You made a cappuccino. Did you put the milk in first in the cappuccino?
Yeah, because the only reason I started doing it is because I like the way that it looks with the two colours. I think it looks cool.
Because it's a latte.
Cappuccino, that's
you
not.
put the coffee
No,
in. You just don't have it in a glass.
you're not.
Cappuccino
You're not a
goes in
trained
cup.
barista. You worked at a
Oh,
fucking
you're
pub.
I was a trained barista. Thank
Who
you.
trained you? The guy that was on shift before you. Because you worked in a hotel. I know how it works.
Maybe 14 years ago, something like that.
Yeah. No, it's a cappuccino. I just like watching it. So anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the coffee talk show. This is 42's continuing E3 2021 coverage. Only one day left. And this is today's coverage. It is Capcom's showcase for E3 2021. So Andy, I know you're a huge fan of Capcom. What do you expect to see here?
What I expect to see, I expect to see nothing that interests me at all. Well, here we go. Resident Evil DLC, Monster Hunter DLC, that's it. I want back in Wiki though. But here we go, we're going live. We have a fantastic Capcom logo here.
It was a nice logo. Street Fighter 6.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from
To be fair, I do like Ace
Village
Attorney.
team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decade-long story.
Ace Attorney is like a Nintendo game to me.
I'm honored
Yeah, it totally is.
to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
DLC. Thank you for playing. Most sold game. Well, it can't be because 7 is. What is it? We're still selling 1 million a year. I think it's crazy.
VR.
Could be VR.
Maybe that's what, oh yeah, maybe that's what this is. Maybe they'll put 8 in VR. That'll sell some more.
It should have been in VR anyway, I think, and then COVID happened.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hi everyone.
Hiya.
My name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror.
Cracked black pepper cheese
Everyone who purchased Resident
is the
Evil
nicest
Village
cheese
will
I've
gain
had
free access
today.
to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil Rebirth, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil
It's pretty cool.
and Bioweapon. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil Rebirth will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the free-to-serve
Uh-oh, I paused.
Resident Evil 26 anniversary.
Yep. Yep.
I tell you anyway, to just like there is DLC. Alright, okay, cool.
Next up, some
That was a
local
terrible
insights into
update.
the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters,
This will be DLC for Monster Hunter.
we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based
Oh yeah, I
RPG
forgot about that.
series.
Haven't finished the first
It's not
one.
even out yet.
I know it's out July. I'm gonna get it.
Somebody's not happy.
She's obviously just listened to your coverage and flicked to level 1.
But against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
That looked like a dragon to me, but okay.
Things just kept getting worse.
Maybe it is a dragon.
But I heard that
Dragon Man!
had survived
Why not?
to Hector's Island. I went there to see Red Dog.
That's a Rathalos.
Why did they call it a Monstie?
Of course,
Because it is a Monstie, and you have to hunty. You're a Monstie hunty?
Now, a Rathalos egg.
I don't know, they don't call it that in the main game.
Is this kind of like the kids version of it?
No, it's a JRPG spin-off series. It didn't actually appeal to kids the last time, so they've kind of made it adult-ish.
many people
Last one was more chibi than this.
Is it like,
This is more like
is it like
Xenoblade.
World of Final Fantasy?
More like Xenoblade. No, it's not World of Final Fantasy, it's a full JRPG.
strange light.
Pokemon, there's a little meow looking thing there. I got no interest in this. Would you get this one? Like, did you like the last one?
Yeah, I said I was gonna get it.
It's not about control. Monsters help riders of their own will. And
Yeah, they do.
bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukima.
Cool.
What kind of power does Ratha really have?
But this is just a launch trailer for this game, isn't it?
Pits of people.
This isn't anything new.
Those people who want to take Ratha for themselves.
Maybe the trailer's new, but
All I have is question.
If there's one,
It's an extended trailer. We've already seen one.
will become anxious too.
yeah, of course.
Know that you will protect him no matter what.
Look at this little meow thing. What is that?
The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
Oh my god,
They
it's
have
so
the power
cringy.
of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet. That makes them strong.
If this is Final Fantasy VII spin-off, you'd buy it, so shut up.
I believe in the strength of humanity.
You know you would.
No,
If this came out and said if this said Final Fantasy VII
No.
Monsters of Ruin, you'd be like a day one sold.
I would be like, the dialogue needs much improved before I would buy
you
this
would,
game.
You would buy it day one. You're talking shit. I've seen what you.
Then
play.
I would buy it with day one after the dialogue was resolved. There's more. What?
Yeah, haven't you had Monster Hunter? It's one of the biggest franchises in the world. Yeah, and I've covered this in depth on the show. You clearly didn't listen.
No, because I've got zero interest in this. Oh, there's a trial version, Ali, on June 25th.
No need. It's a JRPG.
RPG demos just do suck.
Unless content transfers.
I'm sure I saw this trailer already. Yeah, I saw all this before. Like all these,
Yep.
like this stuff was already shown at the
Pretty epic, right?
Summer Game
Have that
Fest,
announcement.
like 3 days ago.
Companion
The
Paladin
trailer wasn't, but
Monster Hunter Rise
the other
is
stuff was.
Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release.
I love how she's calling it Monsties as well.
Game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2.
She doesn't have a clue what that means.
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
It's like,
Over to the full game release just a few
No,
weeks
she
later
doesn't.
on July 9th.
'Cause if she did, she wouldn't be that excited.
Join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
With what?
Let's find out more. She's so happy. Jesus.
She's getting paid a mint.
Probably. Yeah. I don't know if that lady's an actress or if she's like
Never seen
Who
it.
works for the studio, to be fair. I don't know the developers of Capcom.
Right, who are we getting? Well, we knew about this.
Cat Ninja. That's fucking ridiculous. Why are the swords so big?
You have played Monster Hunter before. I love how Andy just woke up in an alternate reality
I've-
where he's not aware of anything, and he's never played a Final Fantasy game where the swords are big either.
Not as big as that,
Have you
Jesus.
Cloud, Final Fantasy 7? Are you kidding?
It's about,
It's about 10
that sword
foot.
and that big hammer is about 4 times the size.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
Anyway,
3.1. Oh my god.
food and the flooded. That's cool.
Is this like in-game content then?
Unsure, because it's not out yet.
Like these monsters look cool. Like,
Nice.
These monsters they're fighting look cool.
Play possum. Does that work?
I
If that
like
works,
that.
that's cool. Like if you can do that, if you're low in health and they run away, then I'm using that.
Yeah. Like you've killed me.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later, mate. What is it you're paying for here? I don't. They just said paid downloadable content and they show people kind of dancing about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming for it there. Like, fair enough,
Never been a better
supporting it.
time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace
This one looks cool. Sherlock Holmes in it.
Previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
So then, let us unravel this mystery.
Objection.
Welcome to the centre of the world. Great Britain's
Weird.
mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have to.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder.
Who are you?
Sherlock Holmes. You must have heard of me.
Sherlock Holmes, Jesus.
Let us engage in the art of deduction.
Holmes, Jesus.
Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
Do you think they really need to show trailers for like this type of game?
Yeah, they made it. Why not?
Everyone fucking knows what it is.
Snickers ice cream are better than actual Snickers, I've decided.
Snickers ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. What the fuck is that?
The scales of justice,
Alright,
Andy.
you've got to invent a- Okay. Of course, the scales of justice. Yeah, I mean it looks alright. I don't know if I'm ready to jump back into another one of these yet.
Did you
Not
not play
that
like 3 in a row though?
And 8 mini escapades.
I played the first one, but it took me 80 hours to beat it, and then I jumped into the second one and I just got burned out on it.
Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Dance of
I mean, you
Deduction
pretty much showed us
and
gameplay in that
Summation
clip.
Examination.
Shit, what? Oh my god.
She's reading a prompter, she doesn't know. Let her be.
He doesn't know, no, but like it's bugging me that our delivery is just the exact same like this.
They should hire you next year.
Should hire me. I'd be like, some monsters that hunt us shite. You don't really care, like, play this fucking trailer.
Loads of people care about Monster Hunter.
I'd be like, it's Ace Attorney, like, do you know what Ace Attorney is? Yeah, okay, well I don't need to play the trailer, like, what else do you want to do? Do you want to hang out and play ping pong? cool. Sounds fun. And we'll just play ping pong instead.
You could be the Ricky Gervais of E3 when he does like the Oscars.
Sure. I don't like this Sherlock Holmes. I don't like that. You can call him fucking Sherlock Holmes. I'm quite sure his name is not copyrighted.
Yeah, I thought that it would have been public domain at this stage, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it's so long ago. I'm sure. Well, I mean, well, actually, wait, was he a real person or not? Was he a real person? I think he was a real person. I'm not sure now. We need to know. Is Sherlock Holmes real?
I don't think he was, Andy.
Sherlock
I don't think he was.
Holmes real.
Don't look it up. Just go on believing that.
No, yeah, sorry. He was a fictional character created by Arthur Conan Doyle.
Has anyone
But
told
he
you about
wasn't-
Hogwarts yet, Andy? Like,
He was based on a real person.
obviously,
okay, so-
most characters are because that's where humans get their interactions
Yeah,
from.
But like, when was he
Maybe the real
created?
person was Herlock.
1881 roughly.
Yeah,
18
it'll be in public domain now.
Well, it depends if they keep up on the copyright
If,
on it. I don't
if
know
there's
how.
like an estate that manages it, you mean? Like if there's a Sherlock Holmes
Yeah.
estate, Arthur Conan Doyle estate, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah,
Maybe because it was
Also,
popular, obviously.
they do make Sherlock Holmes video games. There's another one coming out, like Sherlock Holmes. What's it called? Year One.
So I'd imagine there is an estate then, and they've got the rights to the name for video games.
But I mean, surely this is fucking infringement of that. Like, I mean, come on.
No, Sherlock
He's called
Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Different person
He's
altogether.
fucking the exact same character.
Objection. Oh, I need to get that. See that correction in the top left, Fraser, if you're watching, can you make that happen so that I can put it up every time Andy talks bullshit? Just flashes up saying correction. That'd be awesome.
So we have discovered that Sherlock Holmes was not a real person.
Well, I didn't discover this.
You're not a man at all. You're a woman. What the fuck? Like, come on. Oh no.
Oh, no, 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 no. But you could be a man with long hair. What if that was like Nelson under there?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it looks like Nelson.
In Japan, though,
Big
men
deal.
aren't allowed long hair as far as I know.
Is that true? I
No,
don't
it's,
know.
it's completely untrue. I'm making up stuff. I'm sure that is untrue, but I don't get why. Her hair wasn't even blonde sticking out the back, so.
No, and also, like, she now has a bosom, which she didn't have before.
She had a bosom guard in down the front.
But she didn't take it out during that bit there. Oh my word. Like, I mean, this game's always been mad as fuck, to be honest.
The progress will be displayed and represented by two scales of justice. One black, representing the guilty
Hey, is this Scales of Justice Sally, right?
Oh, sorry. The white represents a not guilty person.
examination. Take a stand to face off against the jurors,
They can't do that.
all of whom provide
I mean, I
explanation of why
think they should have said silver and obsidian rather than black and white, but
They literally said white represents a non-guilty person.
they did say that. It's a bit tone deaf, that message.
examine each statement carefully and select two contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
Like, there's not a lot of cultural representation in this game.
Yeah, but they can't.
Oh.
What they've just said there, like I would say, objection. You can't just say black represents a guilty person and white represents.
I 100% agree. Like, it's the wrong way to say
It
it.
could have been gold and silver.
It could have been gold and silver. It could have been silver and obsidian.
Without one of these contradictions, the jurors
Ebony and ivory.
their minds too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will
Yeah.
send a fiery ball towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Like, that's ridiculous.
The light and persuade the jury to help through their blind faith.
How does the guilty one, like, start? Lower down? Surely they should start even.
Yeah, but have you seen any of the court cases in America? It doesn't work that way.
No.
Yeah, that was a bad message, and that's going to get
That was
highlighted.
a bad message. Yeah. Someone. Well, I mean, I don't know how many people would complain about that.
Someone right now is writing an article on this.
Probably. I mean, there's not that many people that watch this, and there's not that many people that pay that much close attention to this type of game.
That's a look at the new premieres from
We'll
If
see.
someone said that in Resident Evil, then yeah, 100%.
They showcased a few words from two of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious.
Who?
They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom
Rob TV and
on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League,
esports.
content on Capcom Fighters.
Like,
They
look how
should-
happy she is about this.
Yeah, but
she
they
gives
should-
no fucks about
She doesn't
that.
know what she's talking about. But like, see, this should be separate from E3. Like, it should have its own.
Welcome to the Capcom esports presentation.
Rob TV.
Like,
and
just show us
Vicious.
new games. I didn't tune into E3 to see this.
As well as Street Fighter League, there was competitive
No.
Street Fighter 5 player and host extraordinaire Hollywood. Rob TV. What's going on, Rob? Oh my goodness gracious. Host extraordinaire. That
Oi.
sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it. And I think that's a perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today. Street Fighter 5, Capcom E3. It just feels like you feel the electricity
No.
in the air.
Street Fighter
old.
6
He's
feels
old.
right.
Yeah.
And there might be some people at home that just don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter 5 is. The long and the short of it is this. We traveled
Too long didn't read competitive Street Fighter. It's Street Fighter competitively.
Yeah, people compete in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Didn't need
I
explained.
don't think you need to. Yeah, no.
Closing the name, competitive Street Fighter.
So in this year's CCC overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament. But money alone doesn't
That's, you're right. This is totally unnecessary.
It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all. Capcom.
Do you know what they're like? They're like, there's not enough people watching these fighting tournaments, right? We need to try to get more people. How can we do that? We'll just put this in here while people are waiting in case we say one more thing.
2021 official stage is set, and that's a place that you are very, very familiar with. That's why we take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors. And speaking of, the Capcom Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour, spanning across 19 different territories. So there's so many
Is there any other fictional characters that you think are Rwandy? Like,
Oh,
Let's go-
Ryu, Zero.
no.
It's very excited about that.
This has gone on long. We do esports. Cool. Your options there to watch it. That's all I needed to hear. We do
You
esports.
needed a 30-second sizzle reel here. That's it, and then move on.
Yeah, here's we do esports. The end.
world and playoff in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action. 6 teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament.
Just keeps
series
going.
to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000.
And there's obviously a lot of money in this. Like
There's
somebody
not.
must.
It's £5,000 prize money. That's what he said. Compared to like COD and League of Legends, it's not a lot of money. You couldn't
No,
make
no,
this
no,
your
but
job.
there must-
Do you know what I mean? Like
Well, look at those guys. Those guys.
they're
That's
like
their
10.
job. Look at
They're
them.
like that's their job because they spend like $12 a week. Look. All he needs is like slush puppies and fucking Ringos, and that's him sorted for the week. He eats fritter rolls at
Like,
lunchtime
looking at
still.
the chat, like, no, looking at the chat that's going on in the YouTube video just now, no one wants this. No one is enjoying this at all.
No, Capcom, you've done wrong. You're meant to show games, not this. Do this off the or on the show floor. Like, don't do this in your live showcase.
Well, I mean, there isn't a show floor. They could put it in the app.
Put it in no.
I
Put it in
do
the sea.
actually wanna
Put it right back in the fucking sea. We get it. You've showed this 3 times now.
We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact,
I think we would make good commentators over a fighting game tournament.
Yes, I would like to do that. Yep. And he's clearly button mashing here, Andy. And look at that, he's flung him on the ground, he's done the spinning
That
move.
man is flashing orange.
He's done the big
Oh!
Oh. He's daring him. It's all heating up now, Andy. Look at those kicks.
Spin kick.
Spin move. Look at him, he's so excited. The slap. He's the best.
Boxing ring that much.
Yeah. See, would be great.
Got a neon jacket.
Yeah, we'll get one for Fraser.
LED cups. That went on way too long, whatever that was.
I don't think it's finished.
I think it's done.
It is. Oh, we're back to happy. What are you saying?
And I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom.
You're not watching that.
Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches.
She's finishing here and going, get me away from these fucking nerds. That's what this woman's doing. She has no clue about gaming.
We all saw Resident Evil Village.
Recap what we've seen. Resident Evil
we
Ace
didn't
Attorney.
see anything. There was nothing.
Is this the end?
We haven't
Like,
forgotten. This is the end. This is the end.
this
my
is the
friend.
worst presentation E3's done.
This is not. This is still better than Cock Media.
And don't forget to go back in time with the
At least it was entertaining in like some way. And this woman was very happy.
So, not one of my predictions came true.
Make sure you catch the latest matches.
Well,
Resident Evil DLC.
Nothing happened.
Is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet.
There was nothing for me here. Well, no.
Twitter and make sure you check out the
Don't go anywhere. Join the conversation on Twitter. What conversation? How can people be talking about anything? Nothing happened.
If we'd seen Resi 6.
being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
Is that it? No way.
That's it. It's done.
Right, we've seen all the Monster Hunter Rise. See, if you're playing Monster Hunter Rise, you knew everything that was there. Ace Attorney we knew about already. Resident Evil 8 DLC that she said that we'd hear about later. What the fuck is it? And now I know.
You meant later, as in not right now.
Not now.
Not now.
Please be excited, I'm guessing.
Later.
Wow.
Yeah, Resident Evil DLC's coming. Please
That
be
was
excited.
awful. Like,
That was terrible.
Like, I thought we would have stuff to at least talk about.
Just, what was the point of that? Like, why would you bother?
That's a
putting on
waste of
show
money.
like that?
An absolute waste of money.
Well, I mean, it probably didn't cost them very much money, to be honest.
Yeah, but it probably did cost them some money, but they showed nothing that we haven't already
They showed
seen.
absolutely nothing.
Like, we knew Monster Hunter Stories 2 was coming. We kind of could have guessed Resident Evil 8 DLC is coming.
Yep.
We learned that Street Fighter 5's an esport.
Like, I've seen a lot of people, right, so like, we obviously did a Square coverage yesterday, and I've seen a lot of people today criticising the coverage that they did yesterday.
I thought theirs was fantastic.
And whilst I didn't think it was completely fantastic, I still enjoyed it, and they still had good reason to do a press conference, and it was what, like 45 minutes or something like that?
Yeah.
And they showed a good deep dive on a brand new game that was not previously announced. They also showed like a sort of sneak peek of that new Final Fantasy.
Yeah, and released a
origin
broken
game.
demo.
And released a broken demo, yeah. Brand new things. And gave updates on other things. So, like, they justified the need to have a press conference to cover those things. Makes sense. This did not. I'm like, what was the point of this?
Capcom had left the
This
show
could have
on
been an
PlayStation. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, that feels like a waste of my time and your time, so apologies. Capcom showed us nothing that we didn't know about. Like, we knew about that Ace Attorney. I'm sure you can pre-order it on the Switch already. You've been able to do so for a while now. Monster Hunter Stories 2 got announced ages ago, so did the DLC.
Yep. It's about to come out, basically.
Yeah, that's confusing of why they did that. Yep, what a waste of time. Anyway, tomorrow.
We'll not waste any more of your time.
We won't. So tomorrow, what is it we've got tomorrow? Nintendo, and then what's the one later on at 10 o'clock?
I can't remember. There's something else.
I will look up because Andy can't be bothered. So tomorrow we've got Bandai Namco at 10:20.
Oh yeah.
We've got Nintendo at 5. Won't be doing that live. We'll be doing like a breakdown later on, and then we'll be doing Bandai Namco at 10:20. Bandai Namco, I don't know what they're going to show, but I'm excited about Nintendo. I still think I'm now 80% sure we're not going to see Switch Pro. 20% that we will. Are you still full on? We're going to see it after your wild prediction that they're going to drop a trailer today.
90% sure they're going to drop it tomorrow.
So Andy's backing down from his previous claim. I don't think we're seeing it.
No, I still said 90%. I just said that, like, I said it was going to come today.
No, you said it was today.
Come tomorrow, it said. I did. But now it's come tomorrow. They delayed it by 1 day just to make sure I was wrong. So fuck you, Nintendo. It's gonna be tomorrow.
So yeah, like I don't think it's coming, but like I think it's coming. I just don't think we've seen it. But yeah, sorry, Capcom. Let us know what you thought. Did you really enjoy it? Have we just ruined your night because you love everything that you've seen there? They showed nothing new.
Oh, absolutely bizarre.
Anyway, thank you very much if you've watched this along with us. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and tell us what you thought of the Capcom showcase. And join us tomorrow for our Nintendo E3 breakdown and our live coverage of Bandai Namco. And then on Wednesday night, we will have our post E3 show. I can already tell what one's at the bottom of the conference list for me so far. And it's this one.
You need to watch. You need to watch a summary.
I'll tell you something I did, and you know what? And you know what? Like, at least there was games that came out of that. At the end, there's nothing that's come out of this.
But it was 2 hours. This was only 25 minutes. At least they only wasted 25 minutes of my time. Koch Media wasted 2 hours of my time.
Fair enough. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. We appreciate you all. Check out our other E3 coverage on the channel, which is going to be in the playlist or somewhere. Have a look up or down. And we will catch you all tomorrow for Nintendo and Bandai Namco.
Objection!
Finger guns.